Hi, this is Jennifer Hansen, and I want to talk to you today about interviewing tips for success. One of the first things that we talk to students about is researching the company, really getting to know what their product lines are, their competitors are, maybe even the community that you're going to be moving into. Knowing more about the company can really answer your own questions if this is going to be a good fit for you, and understanding what the company is going to expect of you, because you will be asked, why do you want to work for this company? And you will need a very good, solid answer, which can include the company's mission. It can include maybe some of the stats from their website. It can include maybe some information about the community that you would be moving into. Maybe the company does some community service and that excites you. Talk about that, include that in there. Really know as much as you possibly can so you can let them know, hey, I'm excited about this opportunity, and it shows through the research that I've done and everything that I know. You're going to be asked about examples. With examples, you're going to really talk about some of the experiences that you've had. You're going to talk about your success stories and some of the pieces that you've experienced, which could be from any opportunity. I oftentimes will tell students to start keeping a journal now. Doesn't have to be daily, doesn't have to be weekly, doesn't even have to be monthly. It's more about those times where you've done your day's worth of work, you've gotten home and you've gone, wow, that was quite a day. I learned so much. I gained some new skills. Maybe it was a hard day. Maybe there was a customer that came in that was awful, and you've never had to deal with someone like that before. Or maybe it was a great day and you had some amazing opportunities to advance your own education and your own knowledge about whatever it is you're doing. Those can all be success stories, but jot them down in your journal. That way you've got the opportunity to take a look back and reflect on those experiences right before an interview, and you'll have them ready to go. So your success stories can turn into examples. If you put them into a STAR technique, it makes it a very clean, easy answer for the listener to follow. When I'm talking about a STAR technique, I'm not talking about something you're going to be able to answer one time, done, never have to practice it. You're going to need to practice it. You're going to need to talk about the situation that you were in, the task that needed to be accomplished, the action that you took, and the result of that action. It's not always easy. Most often people end up forgetting the result. I'll get great stories that are telling me all about these wonderful situations and the tasks that sometimes were really incredibly challenging and the action that the person took, and then I have no clue what ended up happening. So practice this. Make sure that your STAR actually finishes off as a STAR and it's clean and easy to follow. Image. Image is a big piece of the interview. When you first walk in, you will more than likely shake hands with the person who is interviewing you. You'll look them in the eye. You'll give them a good smile. You're going to be possibly wearing a suit. Possibly it's going to be a pantsuit, could be a skirt suit, could be new shoes, could be a button-down shirt you've never worn before, or a tie. I recommend that you put the clothing items on ahead of time. Practice wearing them even. Wear them around your apartment. Wear them around going to a grocery store. Practice them so that you know how they fit. You know they don't itch. You know the shoes don't squeak. You know that the buttons don't gap, so that everything fits well and you're comfortable in your clothing. Because having someone squirm or itch or squeak shoes during an interview can be very, very distracting. Make sure that you sit upright as well. So when you're talking to the recruiter, you're giving them your full attention. Your body is angled towards them so they know that you're interested and you're excited about this opportunity. You want to be able to give them as much of your information and attention as you possibly can. One key factor that oftentimes is not mentioned through image is the way that you smell. Because good or bad, it can be a little too much. So I recommend for students to always go into an interview as unscented as possible. This includes deodorant and can include hair products. Be aware that you can be causing a headache, allergic reactions, or possibly memories of people that you don't want to be associated with. Follow up. Follow up can be an automatic gold star for you. Not a lot of people do thank you cards. And if you can tailor a thank you card or thank you email that highlights your interest, it highlights some of your skills, your experience, maybe something you forgot to talk about during the interview, or maybe something that just didn't quite come out as intended during the interview. You can put it in your thank you card and you can have it in there. Like I said, not a lot of people do them, so the ones that I do get to see impress me a little bit more. Gives them a little bit of a leg up, gives them that gold star. Some sample questions that you can be asked and that you can practice with that can truly help you with STAR include the behavioral interview questions. You can Google this type of a question and look up different ones. You can use this particular form. This is a sheet that I'm using right now that we can email to you, or you can pick one up in our office to be able to use to practice some of these questions. Tell me about a group project you were involved in. What was your role? So you can easily tell them about the situation, the task at hand, the action that you took, and the result of that group project. Tell me about a time when you had to resolve a conflict in a group situation. Same thing. Practice STAR until it becomes comfortable, until it becomes easy. And when it becomes easy, practice it some more so that you are comfortable and ready for it during an interview. Because it can be a little bit scary. It can be a little bit nerve-wracking. And interviews are that way. That's not uncommon. We expect you to be a little bit nervous because if you're not nervous, maybe you don't want the position so much. This is a great opportunity to practice now before you get there. So make sure to email us if you would like a copy of this form. It's an easy thing for us to send you through a PDF, and you can utilize all the information on here. You can also schedule time with us through WolfLink inside of your portal, and we can always do interviews, mock interviews in person, as well as online. Take care.